So you have some interest in the Novi Michigan area. Let this video be a resource to help you with your decisions, as I will break down the pros and cons of living in Novi Michigan. Let's get started, shall we? What's going on, everyone? Andrew McManaman here with Living in Michigan, the one-stop shop for breaking down the great state of Michigan. I have received so many texts, calls, and emails from people wanting to make the move to Michigan. So let this be your resource to do the same. Don't forget to make a visit to the description where I have an abundance of resources to help guide you through your journey. As I mentioned, I want to take some time and break down some of the pros and cons of living in Novi. For those of you that don't know where Novi is located, it's just a touch west of where the interstates 96, 696, and 275 collide, which is roughly 8 miles northwest of the city of Detroit and about 16 miles northeast of Ann Arbor. The population is just over 66,000 people, spanning over 31.29 square miles. Now that I've given you in Novi a brief introduction, I'll jump into the good, bad, and the ugly. Starting with the good, it doesn't take a geographer to see how amazingly convenient Novi's location actually is. Like I said, you're so close to the expressways, so your commutes are much more bearable. On top of that, Novi is off-centered between Northville, South Lyon, Walled Lake, and Farmington Hills, which all offer their own uniqueness and opportunity. The closer city is Northville, and if you're curious about some fun things to do that way, hit the link in the description to see my most recent video covering just that. Located near great cities, perfect expressway commute, what else could there be possibly to brag about? Oh yeah, just the 12 Oaks Mall that has over 180 stores and is a great employment provider for all the nearby residents. If you're curious what 5, 10, 15, 100 stores have your name on it, I'll put another link in the description so you can see what you can empty your wallet on every single weekend. Another notable destination is the Suburban Collection Showplace, which I quote, is the largest privately owned exposition, conference, and banquet center in Michigan. This 460,000 square foot facility sits on 55 acres of land directly off the I-96 expressway in Novi, Michigan. Enough about the location. I don't want to spoil your surprise when you come visit. Another pro is Novi Public Schools. Based on niche.com rating, Novi was ranked number 8 of 619 best public schools in Michigan. Don't just take their word for it, take a look at a couple of reviews from current residents supporting that fact. As the city ranks among the top Oakland County communities for technology, research, and service companies. One of the fastest growing cities in Michigan, Novi has had a 20% increase in population since 2010. And their goal to manage growth is to continue to attract commerce with its accessible location, since they partner with local, state, and federal agencies to enhance infrastructure. Just to give a little financial perspective, the average national household income is around $62,000, whereas the average household income in Novi is over $98,000. I don't know about you, but another $30,000 or so in my piggy bank would be pretty nice. Jumping over to what you came here for, the cons. As you can assume with how much I rambled about the prime location, it would come with some consequences. Those consequences are increased home prices. The average price is around $420,000. You'll see from other sources that the median lies in the high 300s and even the low 500s, and in reality, it depends on where you are in Novi, just like anywhere else, but the mid 400s is the most accurate based on the home inventory being sold in the last month or two. Another con is Novi being a popular shopping destinations, from the 12 Oaks Mall, town center, and wide range of entertainment from movies, bowling and golf to escape rooms, go-karts, and events at the showplace. The city brings in a lot of traffic. Being so close to the expressway, it gets a little packed, so make sure you plan your routes accordingly, or you'll experience a little more bumper-to-bumper action than you'd like. As I've mentioned in a lot of my other pros and cons videos, I tend to talk about mom and pop shops a lot. This is a personal preference for me, and I'm sure a lot of you out there can agree. I enjoy having a town full of mom and pop shops instead of the same old chain restaurants and stores we see every exit on the expressway. Novi tends to be full of chain restaurants and lacks a small town feel, but that is a preference and can be seen as a pro or a con, of course, depending on what you're looking for in a town you're wanting to live in. For those of you that live, have lived, or made frequent visits to Novi, what is your favorite thing about it? Drop your answers in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this week's video. If you're continuing to enjoy my videos about living in Michigan, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, tap the bell to be notified every single time I come out with a new video, and please give it a thumbs up. If there's an area you want me to dive more into, throw a location in the comments and I'll get it in the works. Like always, stay tuned for the next one.